hard to see here, but just getting into where there's nice big pull-offs with picnic tables and such. And I want to pick a good one like this one right here, because maybe there might be a nicer one up there, but I want to pick a bigger one that Living with Little K can get to, because it's only about 5 o'clock. We'll be out here till about 9 o'clock. Maybe later, depending on what the time the park closes is. But yeah, I've never really been up this way. I don't really know what to expect when driving around right now, but I'm having a really good time, and it's Friday night. This is honestly what vanners really do for fun. This is our fun. I mean, a lot of people ask us, what do you do in all your downtime? Well, part of our downtime is driving our homes, so I love this part right here. This is the part that I truly enjoy the most. I get to go driving along a road that I've never been on, seeing something I most likely have never seen, and park at a spot that's probably going to be pretty cool to look at the view. But I'm actually cooking in speed, so I should slow her down just a tad bit. Looks like this just loops around the parking lot. So the best spots were to stay. Oh, look at that. Down here, this is like some cool birds. Wow, very cool. All right, we are on our nightly walk. We can see our house from here. That's where the light is up there. If you could see the light through the trees, there it is. We're not too far, but taking Sophie on this little journey. There's a little old falls here. This is a creek bed that definitely is more full in the summertime. Come here, girl. I'm just gonna take you off the leash. It's nighttime. Just stay by us. Come here. Go on. Have fun. But yeah, it's been a pretty fun night so far. Just got parked. Found this good spot. There's actually a Dutch Charger here. Friendly people. Pet the cat. Hung out with the dog. I'm taking a pee. Good times. For the last weekend in Springs. It's gonna be a good little adventure. Good little night hike. Nothing too crazy. Got the lights on in the house, so I want to get back in there and make dinner pretty soon. It's Friday night. It's already around 6 o'clock. The sun goes down pretty early here. And we're back on the road. Not too bad of a hike, not too far, nothing too crazy. Just wanted to do a nice little exercise. Back to the house now though, pretty stoked. Here they have in the window saying hi. Hey buddy. Now we are at pull off number 5, and here's my home, everybody. If you guys don't get to see enough of the inside, I'm sorry, but I've been still building a lot of things, and I kind of get embarrassed of showing everything, but you know, that's the process of everything. I gotta show you guys what it's like as we're building it so you guys can see the progression. I do have a lot of rust on Rhonda, but other than that, she is pristine and clean. January 7th, and Living with Little K right now is still not here. It's 6 or 7. I think he stopped at Walmart or something. But I'm gonna check inside my fridge to see what I got to eat for dinner because I'm hungry. All right, well, here's my fridge. And I don't know if you guys know, but I have the Bouge RV 48 quart dual zone refrigerator, 12 volt. And it's pretty sweet. Right now it's not even on, and it's still cold enough to keep my stuff frozen and cold all day without being on. So that's pretty tight. This box fell here the other day and kind of made this angle so I could put stuff on top of it, but it's floating floating above the litter box, and I actually kind of like it because it's just underneath my mirror, because I can't go too high with anything here because it'll be blocking my mirror when I'm driving. So I have to have everything low, and that's perfect. This kind of ghetto rig stuff kind of worked out. Let's see what we got. All right, there's my refrigerator goods. Got some eggs, some milk, looks like some meat, some pepperoni, some sausages and cheese. But in my freezer goods section, I got some pizza pockets, melted ice cream that needs to be definitely down to the bottom more. Ice cream's always the hardest thing to freeze. There's a few ice cream snacks in there, some shrimp, some sausages. I actually really like these banquet sausages because they're already pre-cooked and you just throw them on the frying pan. They're really, really good. You don't have to get the turkey ones if you don't want to, but then I have beef taquilas, which I had last night for dinner. Tonight, I think I'm gonna have pizza rolls. Yeah, combination. MJ works till 9, so it's just me and the pup until this place does close at 9, so I'll probably be leaving right as MJ's getting off and we'll go to our parking spot for the night. But yeah, I'll make dinner for myself tonight. These were delicious. I ate all of them myself. I did not think I was going to be able to do all of them by myself, but I was. So now I'm actually going to grab a paper towel. I was going to use a napkin, but I don't think I need to use a napkin. I was going to go out and wash my dishes in the snow. That's usually how I try to do things, you know. Just either in the snow, in the water that's running in the creek, or, you know, I don't know. I just try to use Mother Nature as much as I can so I don't have to use actually my supplies that I have on board. Because that becomes, you know, kind of bad for your supplies. You end up using all your supplies up. But living with little K did end up getting here. I'm pretty sure he's actually having some mechanical issues. Maybe he'll talk about it a little bit. Let's go check.
Alternator problem, I think.
Alternator problem. And you just serviced your alternator, huh?
Yeah.
So you think something's going on still? Well, he doesn't run most of his house off of his alternator or anything, so it can't be that issue. The alternator just runs the Nissan, so that's the cool thing about his house. Everything's kind of detached from the motor. Same with mine. We did that on purpose so we wouldn't have to keep everything in said vehicles. But I'm gonna go find some clean snow. Go put this in like this. This is perfect. Just take some snow, throw it on here. Take a little paper towel. Now that that's all clean, it's gonna sit there to dry. I'm gonna drink some apple juice, put down my oven, and put that stuff away. That way I'm all set for tonight. It's about 7 o'clock. This place closes in just a couple hours. And then we're gonna hightail it to our boondocking location for the night. But it was definitely nice to just come out and park. Here's my little brother's house, and here's my house. I'm making a cup of coffee, late night cup of coffee. I just was craving some coffee, and I was like, you know, I just wanna. So I have some instant coffee in here. Similar to how you make hot chocolate, you just put the mix in there, and I put a lot of mix in there, a ton of mix, because I like strong coffee. So that's how that's gonna go. I'm just gonna pour that in there, drink this cup of coffee, maybe stand outside a little bit and enjoy some quiet windly noises. Just leaving our parking spot now. Pull off number 5. Going to go to our boondock location now for the night. There is living with little K. He actually now has his whole trailer and he doesn't know where we're going, so I guess I have to go in front of him. But he has his trailer on his truck with 2 bikes. And let's go get to our spot. It's pretty dark and hard to film, so. I just got to the boondock spot. I'm gonna grab Sophie here, take her for a little walk. It's actually a really cool spot right downtown in Colorado Springs, so it's all lit up and it's really, really sweet. But I just saw a cop pass us, so hopefully we just don't get the police knock tonight and we keep it nice and safe. All right, let's go. So there's living with little K. And we're just kind of parked up on the side of the street by these condos in this big parking lot by this building. Good morning, everybody. I'm really sick today. I'm like really, really sick. So I took Dayquil and some aspirin. And I'm just kind of laying in bed because I really don't feel good. I just feel like I got a fever. I'm dizzy. It's hot, even though it's cold.
It's just a cold. Sounds like flu, coldish. Nothing I can't get over, but I'm gonna need a day's rest. So kind of sucks for my last weekend in Colorado, but it is what it is. It's part of van life. We live in the elements. MJ over there, though, what are you doing?
I'm reheating some mac and cheese I got from work last night. Yesterday I wasn't feeling too well, so I didn't eat a whole lot of it, but I'm feeling better today.
Good. And I hope that my thing is just a one-day thing, too. Just need to sleep. So, today will be a chill back day. We're back at the same spot we were last night. Parked at park off number 5 at South Cheyenne Canyon. It's pretty nice. I definitely like this little spot. Since North Cheyenne Canyon is closed until May, this is the only spot you can really come around here. So,
in the attempt of trying to actually sleep the whole day away, never works out because I'm a nomad and I get too hyper and I get too cooped up. But yeah, we're actually gonna watch a movie now. We have Blue Eddy power for the weekend. I charged it up at work yesterday and carried that big 60-pound battery into work. So we have Blue Eddy power now. I can watch TV, and we're gonna watch the movie Hit and Run with Dax. That's a really great movie. She's never seen it.
Nope.
We're also making wild berry muffins, and right now the oven is preheating. It's about 1 o'clock. MJ and I did take a small walk earlier. Right now she's kind of just passed out sleeping here. Kind of just... I'm playing some video games on the Xbox, which we rarely get to use, but I am super excited to play Red Dead Redemption 2, which is what's loading up right now. I love this game. This is a really fun game, and I have yet to beat it, so I could honestly play the campaign right now and be playing that while I'm just laying in bed. Good morning, everybody. Today is Sunday, the last weekend day in Colorado Springs. I have tomorrow and then the day after, so Monday and Tuesday, and then we head out on Tuesday night. Headed down to Quartzsite. So right now I'm on my way to the gym. MJ is following me. We're gonna go shower. I'm feeling a little bit better than I was yesterday. I'm not back up to 100%, but I'm back up to like 75 to where I can tolerate moving around again. I'm really not that much of a sick person. I don't like laying in bed all day. That's just never been me. That's never been my attitude. So like, I don't do it very well, even when I have to be doing it because I'm sick. So like yesterday, for example, there was a mountain that I really wanted to climb, and some at the top of it was about 7,600 feet above sea level, and this would have been my 3rd or 4th summit that I would have landed here in Springs, and I really wanted to do it on our last weekend. But since I was so sick yesterday, I kept on trying to get up and go out and try to climb this mountain, but I'd get like 50 to 100 feet away from the van, and I would just get so dizzy and just so, I don't know, out of it. So I needed the rest. And it was really bumming me out because Sophie was whining the whole time to come out like she is right now, and she just wants to go outside more than anything, and I can't take her out because I can't go out. So that really sucked. Today though, I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm gonna try to make it up to her by taking her to Red Rock Canyon. It's a pretty cool little hiking trail. It's not very little, but it's pretty cool. They have a lot of different trails you can use, and then they also have a little dog park. So I'll probably just let her off leash and run around in the dog park for a while. We're gonna do laundry right after taking a shower here, and then right after doing laundry, we can head over there. We had an incident happen yesterday morning that was so disgusting. When we woke up, Chloe, living with Little K's dog, must have gotten sick from something she ate or whatever, and she started pooping all over in the inside of Little K's house. And Little K came over in the morning to say, you know, good morning and have a good day, like he does every morning when we park next to each other. And he accidentally brought a whole pile of poop that he didn't know was on his clothes into my house and sat it right on my bed. And when I didn't know it was there and I leaned up to get out of bed, I put my hand right in the poop. So it was a disgusting morning. I was just so like flabbergasted that there was poop on my hand from my bed, and I thought Sophie did it. But we broke it down. It was Chloe. She was just not feeling well. We hope that she'll be feeling better and not be doing that too often. But we're just getting to the gym right now. They are building a lot around this gym, so there's constantly construction and there's constantly bad parking. It's annoying. But I really, all in all, the Colorado Planet Fitnesses are not that much to brag about because there's multiple locations, sure, but they all are within the same limits of crappy bathrooms, and that's what we really use it for, is the bathrooms, not the gym. The gym sometimes, but mostly the bathrooms, so we can shower and whatnot. Just got out of the shower. Sophie is super excited to go play somewhere. Right, you want to go play somewhere? We'll play something somewhere. We'll take her out in a little bit. We're gonna go head to the laundry now. I'm waiting for MJ to get done with the bathroom. And then we're gonna head to the laundry, do that, then head to our Red Rock Canyon, which I'm pretty excited for. Yeah, so let's get that done. Right now the van is pretty dirty. I gotta get all this laundry done. We are taking the dogs for a hike at Red Rock Canyon, which coincidentally was the first place Living with Little K and I ever came to when we first moved here. This would be about before we lived in a van. We actually lived in an apartment here for a couple of months, a few months. There's Living with Little K right there with all the pups. But there's the mountains. That right there is Garden of the Gods. And over that way more is where Cheyenne is. Just can't really see it with this spot. Hi, Chloe. Go on. Go play. It's January 9th, and it's 27 degrees in Colorado. And as you can see, it is cold looking. Everything is just cold. It's cold to take this lap. 27 degrees. It's not horrible because it's not very windy today, which is really, really nice. It's rarely ever not windy up here in the mountains. But luckily, it's actually really nice for a walk. Living with Little K's kind of trying to get his lap done. He's cold. He says no way. He's ready to get hit into Arizona, and we only have 2 more days. So it's nice to enjoy the last little film ops I can get in Colorado, enjoying Colorado's beauty, even though it's really, really cold here in the wintertime. I'm not about it in the winter. I like it in the summertime. OMJ, what are we doing tonight for dinner on our Sunday night? The last night of our last weekend in Colorado Springs.
We're making burgers, which is honestly kind of one of my least favorite because I keep on forgetting. One, Yeti is very picky about how his is cooked. 2, I'm not the greatest at getting them cooked. They're either way overdone or underdone. 3, there's a lot of grease that comes with them.
We could use the cast iron pan.
No. That's going to be a lot of work to get out and put back and clean.
Alright, well, what are we doing for seasonings and how are we making the burgers?
Well, first off, I kind of pressed it out so I have more surface area so it gets a little more evenly seasoned, but we're just going to put salt, pepper, seasoning, salt, and some minced garlic in there to flavor it.
Heck yeah. Alright, let's get this rolling. Baby is on the go, switching out a gas tank, and Sophie's trying to get my burgers, like she thinks she's so sneaky, but we have to switch it out. Well, that burger's almost cooked. I can help you if you want. Do you want me to do it?
I got it.
Right back alive. Sometimes you just have to do that when the gas tank runs out while you're cooking. But right now we're rendering the video, the Christmas video. By the time you're watching this, it's already gone up. Hopefully you guys have went and watched that. Click the like button. This took me 4 hours today to edit, all day Sunday. This is what I've spent most of the day inside editing that video. So burgers are done though. And I'm gonna enjoy these burgers and watch some Will and Grace. That's where I'm gonna wrap out tonight's vlog. It's just gonna be more, it's already 6 o'clock. It's just gonna be more editing and then bedtime, so not too much going on. But I love you, baby. Thank you for the burgers.
Love you too. You're welcome.
Crackhead is just doing some shit right now, and it is some funny ass shit. I live in a van. I see shit like this all the time. Yeah, he's a weird guy. Oh, there he littered.
Please, careful.
Here, bro. Hey man, you alright?
Yeah.
You all good?
How you doing?
I'm doing alright. I saw you throw a can over there a second ago though, and I work here and I gotta pick all those up though.
You got trash bag up.
I'll bring it to the trash. Trash right here, bro. Right here in the dumpster.
Go up this way. I didn't want trash in there.
Hey, man, you're all good. I'm just the guy that's got to clean it up.
Yeah, that's all good. You got trash. I got it all.
Hey, bro, dumpster right here.
I can't walk.
Walk right over there, throw that shit away. Thanks, man.
There's some other stuff up there.
Hey, man, you're all good. I don't mind. Tomorrow we leave to head down to Arizona. Well, I'll start heading to Arizona. Are you excited to get back on the road?
I am. I'm excited to go somewhere warmer, but it doesn't quite feel real yet.
No, it hasn't really fully sunk in yet for sure. But there's my work right over there. Where that cop is. Right beyond them. Which way you want to go? We can go that way. But anyway, and pretty busy. Staying pretty busy. Gotta walk Sophie, get her energy out so she's not so hyper all day. Because she tends to do that. Tends to be that way. Gets to be a lot of high maintenance. Can't maintain. So then she chews things up and we leave her with toys. We were watching some training videos earlier today on some Blue Heeler videos to learn more about them. But it's beautiful. Look at that sunset. Mountain views.
Lil K and I are with Sophie at Vet IQ, Smarter Pet Health. We're going to get her paw checked out. Hope that everything is okay. This was the only place that we could kind of get in last minute and hopefully get some answers. Lil K is in pain.
Just a bunch of stories.
Yes. 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 Okay, let's take a good look at you.
Yeah, so just the physical.
Yes. Mama, there you go. Oh.
Whoa, we're going. Moving away from you. Come back closer.
Oh, you didn't quite like that shot.
Yeah. It was fun.
Oh, you are such a brave girl. So we are back from the Vet IQ at Walmart. You know, it wasn't that expensive. She got her rabies shot, she got a physical exam, and some anti-inflammatories for a total of $68 and some cents. And then we got her some dog food as well. But so basically what the vet said is she could have gotten a thorn or something, and it's basically okay. It's a little red, it's a little swollen. They couldn't really see anything wrong with it, so we're going to put her foot in a warm Epsom salt bath, and then we will also be giving her these anti-inflammatories to help with the pain as well. If it doesn't get better from then we'll have to take her back in. Hopefully after a week she should be okay. They just trimmed up the pad a little bit, as you saw. Alright, so I am back from work. I had a very short day. Sometimes it's not too busy, so you get sent home early, whatever. But I got a box from my parents. Who knows what it is? It might be the last of my Christmas stuff. It has my last check. So, what do we all have in here? We have a card with my name on it. Ooh, what's this? All right. A Kodak Instant Dock Printer. 4x6 print. Does it work? I'm going to have to definitely look into this. This is actually super cool. I don't know if this is from my brother or from my parents, but whichever one, thank you. I am super excited to actually be using this. This might actually come in super handy pretty soon here. Then what else do we got? Ooh! So, this is the normal shampoo and conditioner that I use most often. It gets your hair nice and silky and soft. I love this so much. Thank you so much, Mom, for sending me more.
It's another cold morning in Colorado Springs. It's 2022 now, January, I want to say 5th. We are just headed down to the Walmart. There's lots of Walmarts, but we're headed down to the one in South Springs to just go to the bathroom early in the morning. It's 7:20. I'm going to go to the bathroom before I can go to work, and yeah, just gonna get the morning started. But it's 6 degrees, 5 degrees actually, 5 degrees out. So it is freezing cold, super cold. My window's frosted on the inside again. Wayward Wanderer told me I could duct in here and prevent all of that frost, but I don't actually come in here, and this is actually where my fridge is, so I like that it's cold in here. I just don't like that I have to stay in the cold temperatures. I don't stay in the winter, so this is how you avoid having freezing temperatures. You just don't stay in the winter. But we're leaving to Arizona. There's a buck right there, just hanging out. But anyway, we're leaving to Arizona on Tuesday. I'm pretty stoked about getting on our road trip to Arizona. We're actually going to be doing a lot of really cool stops along the way. I won't give them all away, but I know the first one's going to be Sand Dunes, Colorado, which is epically awesome. It's just sand dunes in Colorado, so we're going to check that out, and we have a lot more places to check out as well. But let's get to work. Let's finish out this week strong.
Alright, so I have been so excited that I am going to try out this Christmas present from my brother. It is a Kodak Instant Dot printer. It prints 4x6 prints straight from your phone. So let's take a look at this. First, we've got the Kodak Photo Printer Quick Guide Manual. Alright, cool. A little thank you. I don't know what that is. This is a little pack of printer paper. Looks like there might be 8 to 10 photos that I can print off right away. Then a USB-C adapter to an iPhone type adapter. Cool. This, whatever that is. I'm gonna get it over, insert the paper facing the shiny. Okay, so this is the cassette that I put the paper in. Ooh, it's nice and small. Perfect. Cool, okay, alright. And then we've got power cord. So it looks like it's a AC plug that we'll have to use. And output 60 watts. Alright, so it pulls a little bit of power, but not too much, not too bad. We can run it on the Blue Eddy or the Jackery 240, so that's nice. Let's try it out. Alright, so I got the first photo printing. It is via Bluetooth with an app, and it does each color step process, and you get to see it go through back and forth. That's actually super cool. It takes a little bit of time, and you have to have a certain quality for the photo, otherwise it'll give you a warning that it's bad. But then boom! Wow! Look at that. Thank you so much, Christian. I love it. I'm so excited about using this. I'm definitely going to invest in some more paper. Looks like I might have to get specialty paper.
And just like that, I am out of work. Time to head to North Cheyenne Canyon for what we all now know in the title. And I'm smiling because I'm so excited. This is the last weekend in Colorado Springs. And what that means is we're heading to RTR. By the time you guys are actually probably watching this video, we're probably already on our way down to RTR, which is Rubber Tramp Rondevous, hosted by a big YouTuber, Bob Wells, or Cheap RV Living. And he hosts this, and he hasn't been able to host this in IRL for the past couple of years because of COVID. So this is the first year that it's going to be back, and I'm pretty stoked about it. I'm actually super excited for it. There's going to be over 10,000 nomads. Hopefully, it's estimated to be about 10,000 nomads. And I really hope that that's the turnout we get. I hope that a lot of us start a little community. It's supposed to just be everybody living with everybody. A giant hippie fest. I'm just so excited for it. And it's only 4 days away we leave, but the trip in itself, just to get down there, is gonna take 2 days, 3 days, and we're gonna have a blast. It doesn't actually take that long. It only takes about 16 hours to get down there, but we're gonna be making about 4 or 3 scenic stops along the way, which I'm really, really stoked for.